Dude, Infidel Fireman, Johnny on the spot. What's up, man? Let's see if we can get good vibes today. I was just doing a test stream and it looked okay, but now all of a sudden it's like poo poo. This is so weird. But we'll see how things shake out. Let me know if you can hear me. I literally was doing a test stream and it was giving me perfect, and now it's poo poo. Somebody must notice that the man is on the plan. What's up, dude? I think it should be stabilizing now. What's up? Hopefully people will tune in, Infidel, to hear my dulcet tones. They miss talking with me. So yeah, yesterday was pretty cool. We had a coyote on the field we got to scare off. We got to respond to an aircraft alert. We got to deal with light snow. Thankfully, we didn't have to plow it, but we updated the NOTAMs. A lot of good stuff. I know, all these United flights. I guess I'm glad I didn't dispatch for United. Speaking of which, I'm going to put what's the word? I'm going to put a gag order on anyone speaking about United's problems. Because this broadcast is about Infidel Firemen and me, not anybody else. Yep. So, hey, William, thank you. Yeah, what's up? Diego, thanks for your kind words. Hey, Colin, thanks for being here. Yeah, I know, you're welcome. Actually, if the wind stays calm, I might be able to take off that jacket. It's about 52 degrees, so we'll say 11 Celsius, maybe 12 Celsius. Sunny skies, and there is Albuquerque. What's up, Diego? Thanks for your kind words. It's nice to see all of you. I had some business to take care of, and I should have put a note out, but last time we had so many issues, I wasn't sure. So this is kind of a surprise planned stream, but it looks like everything's working A-OK, unlike last week. So that's a great start to the broadcast. So welcome in to beautiful Albuquerque. Robert, how's the life in New Mexico? Well, let's turn away, and we had some snow, light snow here. If you can see the mountaintops, the Sandia Mountains, we had a little light snow. We had some light snow in Santa Fe, which sits about 6,400 feet yesterday and this morning, but it's melted. Temperatures are in the upper 40s, lower 50s, and it should warm up to the low 60s for the first part of the week. So honestly, it's pretty good. There's a lot to talk about as far as New Mexico. It's definitely a little bit different than Texas, that's for sure. Santa Fe is very monochromatic. I think they've taken the Adobe kind of construction concept a little too seriously and literally. Everywhere you go, it's like brown. I think the official color of New Mexico is brown. So, I mean, Albuquerque's got a little more color in that. So I hope Santa Fe will bring a little more color to New Mexico. Yeah, the tram ride, that is on the list for sure. That is absolutely on the list for sure, Infidel Fireman. Thanks for the latest METAR. Winds out of the southeast. Maybe we can get them to switch to the southwest. So yeah, we are going to probably only see some departures. It's not like last week when we were trying, when we had winds out of the, well, that's not necessarily true. They may switch because the winds, sorry guys, I'm still getting used to the airport here. The winds may switch, and the winds are starting to come from the southwest, south-southwest. So we may get a flow change, and that could benefit us. So we'll see what happens. So what's up, everybody? So what can I tell you about New Mexico in the first week I've lived here? Well, first off, Santa Fe is the capital. So I live in the capital city, and I think it's about 100,000 people. The altitude, like we said, is about 6,400 feet. If you saw my community post page on YouTube, you'll see a couple photos from the first week. The air is dry, which is nice. I don't have to take another shower like in Texas. So what's up? Hey, AJD, good to see you, my friend. What's happening? How is Atlanta? Welcome to Albuquerque, the Sandia Mountains. So yeah, let's keep talking, and while we're getting ready to start officially, I haven't done an intro for a video intro for Albuquerque because I really haven't gotten that much video, so I'll just have to play like the music. But speed limit on I-25 is 75 between Santa Fe and Albuquerque. Santa Fe is one of the oldest capital cities. I think it was first formed in 1615. Albuquerque is the largest city in New Mexico. Work has been good. It's been busy. My brain hurts. There's a lot of stuff to learn about being an airport operations officer, and maybe if we're lucky, we'll get one of the airport operations officer down here in Albuquerque to do a perimeter check, and I can talk about that. I know, Diego, I'll miss you by just a few weeks. Oh, nice. Oh, I'll have to check that out for the Delta sale, AJD. Very nice. They do have direct flights from Atlanta to Albuquerque, so that's nice, but they're also extremely expensive. So I may have to connect on like Southwest or American to do that sale, but that's a good idea. We should set that up. We should all, as a channel, we should all book flights to Atlanta and go to the Delta sale and then go plane spotting at like the Renaissance or something, and then go to a Braves game. Hey, Ramona Aviation, thank you for re-upping in premium economy and supporting the channel. So nice to see you. Welcome in. So right now it's 2:25 local time here in Albuquerque and Santa Fe. So great to see all of you. I've missed you. It's great to have all of you here and working on a good connection. And it means the world to me that y'all are back, and yeah. Colin, Ramona, thanks for re-upping, Ramona. Very kind of you in supporting the channel. Thank you for your contribution and re-upping for premium economy, Ramona. Yeah, that sounds like a great idea, AJD. Yeah, this is in Albuquerque, so we're about 1,000 feet higher in Santa Fe. So they do have some nice mountains. They do have also skiing in Santa Fe and some nice mountains. But yeah, the Sandias down here in Albuquerque are quite beautiful. So I've missed you all very terribly. And hopefully we'll get to meet some new people on here, some plane spotters from Albuquerque in the Southwest. So yeah. So hopefully if you haven't had a chance, go to the community section of the my YouTube page, and you'll see some of my photos from my first week of work. We had an aircraft alert yesterday. We chased a coyote on the field. We also had, what else did we have? We had some light snow, so we had to watch out for that and enter in some NOTAMs. So it was a pretty exciting day, just one day yesterday, Friday. Wow. That is a fun fact, Infidel. Thanks, everybody, for tuning on. Sorry I didn't schedule an advance notice. I wasn't sure if this would work good, so this is the second test, but this seems to be... Whoa! Got some military action. Where is it? There it is. You can see it. How about that? Colin, thank you so much for supporting the channel. Remember, here at Albuquerque, this is a joint civilian and military base. So this is Kirtland Air Force Base in Albuquerque, Sunport. So that was cool. It was only a level 1 alert, Robert. So basically what happened, there's some things we need to work on. But yeah, it was just a level 1. And thankfully, no issue with it. The inbound private Cessna, it was a 525 business jet. And it didn't get a landing gear indication. So we went out on that. And thankfully, they landed with no issue. But yeah, it was just a landing gear issue and a private jet. Didn't get a landing gear notification. Thankfully, there were no issues. But we did do a brief runway closure to inspect the runway, and we inspected it, and there was no issues. So, well, there you go, Infidel. Some fun stuff right there. We'll see if there's more on the way. That would be cool. So we'll keep our eyes and ears out, but welcome to Albuquerque. Oh, I think I hear another one. We'll see. Oh. There you go. It's landing. Or it may be doing a touch and go. Sorry, the fence is in the way, but it is a 139 requirement, so I can't get around that. If only I were 10 feet tall. Should get, maybe we can get Shaq to help out on the broadcast. So very cool. Welcome in, everybody. Nice to see everyone. I haven't created an intro yet for Albuquerque, so apologize, but thank you so much, Colin, for being Ultimate Economy and supporting the channel. And hopefully we'll meet some new Av Geeks with us. But it's just nice. It's a nice day out here, and it's nice to have a day off. So right now we're getting arrivals from the west, but the winds show a south-southwest wind, so maybe Tower will change up the flow and go arrive over the mountains. Yep, Andrew, I sure did. I sure did. Hey everyone, it's 2:30, so now that we're officially underway, let me play my coveted intro, the one and only intro, the one thing I think that sets me apart. I don't know. But welcome everybody to Pip's Planespotting Live. I think it's episode 144 here from Albuquerque. What's up, Gary? Hi, everyone. Welcome into Pip's Planespotting Live here in Albuquerque, New Mexico, here in the airport viewing area. Sadly, I'm not 7 feet tall, but hopefully we'll give you some good views of some aviation action. Welcome in, everybody. Great to see you in Minnesota. Yeah, Southwest is the biggest carrier here, Ramona. So there you can see the mountains, the Sandia Mountains. Of course, it is a Saturday, but I was going to be down here anyway, so I thought I'd sneak on by. This week, I'll be starting work at 6 in the morning, so I don't know if I'll be doing a show tomorrow, just because of probably going to bed around 8, but great to see everyone. Yep, it is pretty wild. I saw that. Poor United. They need a hug. But the good news is nobody was injured. The good news is there was no issue, so thank goodness for that. So see if I can get that viewfinder. Make sure to smash that thumbs up button. Great to see everybody. So I missed you guys and gals a lot. Yep, pilots were professionals. Landed. And good job by the dispatcher as well. Flight dispatcher protecting the crew. It sure was, AJD. I watched it on ERB, sent it to me. I think I was probably working. First couple days were like 8 to 5. But yeah, I saw that. He sent that to me. Pretty wild stuff. The pollen count already up there in Tampa. So what was the temperature, Andrew? I'd be interested to hear that. I know. I tried to change it. Here, let me try it again, Colin. Let's see if that works. I know, but hey, listen. It wouldn't be a show without that, would it, Colin? Humid already? That sounds horrible, Andrew. I'm here in dry New Mexico, so I am grateful for that. Yeah, it looks like the old F-16 there. So maybe we'll see this sucker take off. '81 in Tampa. Wow. Oh my goodness. 80 degrees with a humidity of 86. Wow. That's crazy, Andrew. So for those who didn't get a chance to see the show, the test show last week, here is the Sunport. We're literally right next to the gates, which is pretty cool. The only downside is you've got that curved barbed wire wrapping around, which makes it kind of annoying. So not much I can do about that unless I buy a ladder, which I may do. But in the meantime, here is the Sunport. This is the north side of the Sunport. Southwest usually blocks in at these gates at A10, A8. And then you can see, like, I believe that's a United Express flight, that CRJ 900. Yeah, William, are you in Tampa? No, that's right, Colin. That's absolutely right. So let's watch to see if we get an F-16 departing here. The interesting thing about the Sunport and where we're located, so you see the Southwest plane right there. Well, just beyond that is runway 826, and the runway is about 2.5 miles long. It's 14,000 feet and change. So if we see departures going to the east, they're basically just running up the engines and taking off. So yeah, the runway ends right about, I want to say A4 or close to it. Jet dispatcher, what's up? Yes, I do. I do remember that. And you know what's funny too, Jet dispatcher? We had to chase off a couple coyotes off the field in Santa Fe, and I called them Wile E. Coyote. Hey, Maxwell, how are you? Good to see you. Hey, Maxwell, I was down in Austin, Texas about 3 weeks ago. We did a live show there. Ah, very good, William. If we could get the parking garage to be just a few floors higher, that would help. Oh, well, that's a great compliment, Andrew. I appreciate that. That means a lot. I hope my degree in journalism and radio broadcasting would pay dividends. So thanks. I mean that a lot. Dude, you passed your check ride? Oh, that's perfect timing. That's worthy of a congratulation. That is definitely worthy of a Blackhawks a heavy alert for Television. All right, congrats to Patel Aviation passing his check ride. So is this your PPL, your private pilot's license? That's awesome. Just for clarification, I was sounding the horn for Patel Aviation passing his check ride today. So, sorry. Yeah, $438. It's quite up there. You got it, AJD. Awesome. Great to hear that, Patelli Vision. But thanks for checking out the pricing on that, AJD. I'll probably may have to use the Southwest points on that one. Andy, hey, Kit from Missouri. Great to see you. Ah, wow, Jet Dispatcher. I think that's your first compliment you've put on air. Thank you. Let's see where it's headed. Stand by. Well, it looks like that plane might be headed to Houston around 4 o'clock. So things are kind of quiet here in the 3 o'clock hour. Again, the peak hour is usually, I want to say either 11 o'clock or 6 o'clock. So we'll be around for a while. So thanks so much for tuning in. So yeah, that looks like that Houston plane is going to be headed to Houston, or Southwest plane is going to be headed to Houston, excuse me. We are expecting Spirit Airlines inbound from Las Vegas in about 20 minutes. And then we've got some Southwest traffic arriving from Phoenix and Las Vegas. They both look on time. Looks like we've got a Prime Air 737 in the 4 o'clock hour. Yeah. Andrew, I I love Epic Toast Man. Yes, but I know his voice well, and he was super kind to me while in DFW, and he does a good job streaming. I know what you're talking about. Hey, John, good to see ya. So I've really learned a lot. They had us, my first week, I watched 40 videos from the Association of Airport Executives, American Association of Airport Executives, AAAE. So I watched about 40 videos that were probably, if you took the combined time, probably 6 or 7 hours. And then I had to learn other things. So my training will probably be another 4 or 5 weeks until I get signed off. But that's all right. Just taking my time here. Spirit animal. Nice. Hey, Robert. Thank you for asking. What's up, Andrew? Yep. Oh, you're on your way to Purgatory? To go skiing. Perfect, man. Oh, that sounds great. That sounds fantastic. Yeah, and Kit, the Albuquerque, I would say is, I would go small to medium. I believe they have around 5 to 6 million passengers per year. To put that in perspective, when I was in Salt Lake City, they were just shy of 27 million passengers a year, and DFW was close to 80 million passengers. So this would be, size-wise in comparison, probably, let's see, Market 67, maybe Providence or Des Moines, Iowa, or Omaha. Nebraska, or Spokane, Washington. Oh, dude, you just passed Albuquerque. Sweet, man. Yep. Yeah, we're right on Kit. The Air Force Base is right over here. You see those buildings? See that building? That's the Air Force Base. So that we are literally at the Air Force Base. And Television, yeah, I got a new job working as a airport operations officer at Santa Fe, New Mexico, which is about 60 miles north from here, from Albuquerque. So this is my new home. And hopefully, I want to do a lot of videos and explain what an airport operations officer is. But to do that, I want to get permission from my boss. So I want to wait till I'm certified and whatnot, so I can, show him that I can handle the job before I start doing all that stuff. And I am still on probation. So after 6 months, I'm off probation. So I got to be careful. Yep, back in aviation, Patelli. You got it, man. You got it. Yeah, Robert, absolutely. So New Mexico, Robert, your question, the first week was good. I worked basically 8 to 5, did city orientation. Yesterday was crazy, super busy. We had an aircraft alert I mentioned earlier, where a business jet that was coming inbound to Santa Fe, they weren't getting a landing gear indication, so we went out to the edge of the runway to watch it. Thankfully, there was no issues. We also chased off a couple of coyotes on the airport property, which is really quite large for a small city. They have a lot of land. And then we also had some light snow in the morning, so we had to update some NOTAMs, notice to air emissions. And yeah, so it was pretty busy. It was pretty cool. Yeah, Tampa is pretty easy to navigate. Andrew, I would agree with that. I would also agree that Santa Ana, SNA, John Wayne is pretty nice. It just has one terminal, one long terminal. I have a plane spotting video from John Wayne, Orange County, but it was done probably 4 years ago. So it's been a while. And I would like to do a live show there. I would probably do it from one of the parking lots. So thanks everybody for tuning in. If you're new to the channel, I encourage you to like and subscribe. So this last week was a test stream, and this week is kind of a test stream though, but looks like everything's working great now. Whatever issue was last week, is kind of gone. So I like what we're seeing so far. So sorry I didn't schedule it, but I'll have to make plans to schedule in the future. Yeah, SJC is yeah, you're absolutely right. SJC and SNA, very similar layout. Yep, no question. Yeah, just one. In fact, I think San Jose is a little bit longer because it took me about 20 minutes to walk through the concourse. And I did a video that you can see on my channel from one end of the concourse, the terminal in San Jose, to the other. So, yeah. I know, Andrew. I absolutely agree. I can't wait to get out to Tampa. Obviously, I got to save some money. But that is definitely on the list of places I really want to go. No question. Temperatures like in the mid-50s with nice sun. So it's really quite nice today. We had snow overnight, both in Albuquerque and Santa Fe. All right, Andrew, thanks for stopping by. Smashing that thumbs up button. We'll see you again. Thank you so much. I will definitely let you know. Absolutely. But thanks for stopping by, Andrew. Yes, I do, John. By the way, I invited Carolina Aviation to jump on. I know and also Molly and Tony. So I just wanted to get back out and on the air. I've missed all of you tremendously. So it's great to bring the scenery out and be part of the action. I know it's a little slow right now, but it'll pick up later. We're expecting Spirit from Las Vegas in I think it was about 10 minutes or so. I have a feeling they're going to land from the west, which I'll turn around the other way. Yeah, CLT would be awesome. Hey, Sue Major, hello, my dear. I like that suggestion, AJD, and maybe we can team up with Carolina Aviation. I know he's done a couple of Charlotte streams, but yeah, most definitely Atlanta and Tampa. So this is the terminal. This is the Sunport. They are doing some construction. I think it's about $50 million. Oh, by the way, I should mention that Santa Fe is about to unveil their new terminal, or at least the concourse. Now, keep in mind, this is a small airport, so when I say this is exciting news for a small city, it is. So they'll have 3 departure gates. They used to have 2, and it was a cramped waiting area. So they're unveiling phase 1, which is very exciting, and that actually they're doing a sneak peek next Saturday. Maybe I'll do some video from there for you guys, and also you can, and then it opens up I think by the end of March or early April. I know, Ramona, that will be super exciting. I agree. I loved Charlotte. In the brief time I visited, I lived in Greensboro for only 3.5, 4 months, but I'm pretty sure I visited Charlotte at least 3 times. So I loved it there. Absolutely. AJD, yes, there is plans for a little cafe and gift shop. That I was actually looking at the schematic designs. So you can see kind of where the people drop off the passengers right there. But yes, we are planning on having a gift shop and also, yeah, a little cafe. Absolutely. I like this paint scheme on this Pilatus. Where is it? There it is. We'll get it as it goes over the fence. There it is. Hey, Desert Dwight, what's up? I'm here in the desert. I'm here in the desert. Come on down to Albuquerque. I'd like to zoom in on that again, see if it'll pick it up. And maybe if we're lucky, you'll be able to see the tops of the Sandia Mountains. Yeah, there we go. So you can see we got some light snow overnight, which is not a bad thing. So this is probably going to be the best place to plane spot from. So I apologize for the curved barbed wire in advance, but this is probably the best spot. And we're fairly close to the concourse, which is kind of cool. Yes, Sue, it is quite beautiful. Yeah, I know. I still haven't. I promised myself I would watch all the Breaking Bad episodes, Desert Dwight, so I'm behind. But by the way, Desert Dwight, do you see that finally Breeze is in Ogden? Long overdue. Congrats to them. Michael, hey, hey, hey. I am doing well, Michael. Thank you for asking. Great to see you. Pleasure seeing you. I was thinking about all of you, and I've missed all of you, as I've said, so it's great to see all of you. The work week has been great. I should probably do a daily update of what I accomplished each day, so maybe I'll do that. But Friday, I've talked about it before, but we chased off a couple coyotes on the field, Michael, and then we also had an aircraft alert. Business jets said it was not getting a landing gear indication, so we had to respond to that. Thankfully, nothing happened. We had some light snow, and that was just on Friday, so it was a pretty busy day. Brian Lloyd, what's up? Maybe they will, Desert Dwight. I think that would be awesome to add flights to Phoenix. So hopefully I'm starting to get settled in, still at the hotel, but I found a couple of places for apartments, so hopefully that should get done this week. And then I did book a flight to Denver in early April, so we'll be doing an on-the-road stream in Denver, and then we'll see what else we can sneak in. Maybe go over to Phoenix. By the way, I never realized, when you look at a map of the Southwest, you don't think it's as big as it is, but it's massive. Like Phoenix from Albuquerque is almost 600 miles, which is crazy. I didn't think it would be that crazy busy. That crazy far. But Phoenix is about 600 miles. Denver's about 400 miles. El Paso's about 3. So yeah. No, excuse me. Phoenix is about 4. Denver's about 4. Las Vegas is 6. But yeah. No, Robert, I didn't. In fact, I did not use the catapult. I even asked my boss, I was like, hey, do we have shotguns? He's like, no, we just have pellet guns. So we might, keyword might, get some shotguns, but or rifles, but nothing yet. Hey, Matthew, great question. So the flight is tentatively scheduled, Matthew, for a Saturday to Saturday. So I'm going to fly early in the morning and be there all day and then fly back in the evening. So that is April 13th, which is, I believe, Saturday. But I'm going to try and do a lot of trips on the weekends. So that's what I'm hopeful of. But yeah, April 13th, the flight's already booked right now via points. And so I can cancel. That's nice about Southwest. But yeah, it is quite beautiful, especially these are the Sandia Mountains in Albuquerque, just to the east. We're looking east, northeast. Oh, I think I see Spirit. Yep, there it is. In from Las Vegas. Man, that fence and barbed wire are perfect. Blocking everything. So for our sake, I hope they start arriving from the east. Oh, and you know what? I bet the parking space here, the barbed wire is a little bit lower, like right there. So maybe I'll have to park in the next space, probably park in the next space over. So that's good to know. Yep. Pip backwards is still Pip. You got it. You got it, William. The Watermelon Mountains. Well done. Well done, Desert Dwight. Well done. I know, Michael. May have to invest in a ladder. But like I said, I think if we go to one spot to the left, I think we'll have a better view. The barbed wire is a little bit lower. In fact, I think I may just do that. So let's check out this little Mustang business jet or Beechcraft business jet taking off here. There it is. Oh, he's making a right turn. Oh, nice, Matthew. Okay. Well, I think I have to work that day. Oh, I hear a departure rolling. Prime Air. Headed to Alliance Fort Worth. So just outside of DFW. Hey, Tristan, what's up? Hey, Charlie. Neither. Jet dispatcher, you got to go with Lou Malnati's. All the way. Lou Malnati's all the way. Weber Grill, I mean, there's other places, but, you know, Lou Malnati's, I mean, if you guess, I guess Giordano's. So I do Giordano's over Weber Grill, but I definitely would recommend, of course, Lou Malnati's. Oh, nice. Good deal. Thanks, John. Lots of packages. I did, Charlie. I sure did. Yeah. I don't know what the reason was. I suspected or guessed the reason was because of maybe a cabin update. Whoa. I don't know if he's doing a go around or a low fly, but that's pretty cool. But yeah, Charlie, I did see that. You know why it was flying in there? Was it for a cabin refit? That's actually Sun Country, which is Prime Air, so Amazon. They serve deep dish pizza, Kendrick. Giordano serves deep dish pizza, but I personally like Lou Malnati's. So maybe you'll have to try one day and tell me which one's better. Yep, Prime Air, you got it. Okay, everyone, I'm going to attempt to move a little bit to the left just so maybe the barbed wire is a little lower and might be able to see. So stand by. I'm going to jump in my truck real quick. What's up, Nick Lamb? Hello, hello. Yeah, let's see if we can get that, see that little section there? I'm back. Oh, nice, Charlie. I would say, other than, of course, the 747, the VC-25 Air Force One, I would agree with you. That is probably the biggest plane to ever come to Greensboro, at least for a retrofit. Oh, we got a pushback here for, looks like United Express. No, I like the Cessna 172. Yeah, so hopefully I can get some flights booked here. But it's a great view. If we could take down that barbed wire, but the FAA probably likes it. That's the one thing I have learned a lot about the job is there are a lot of rules and regulations that are the FAA is doing that are strictly enforced since they fund the airports. Yeah, or 767 or an MD-11 for FedEx. I know, Colin, I'm sorry to make you hungry. So thanks everybody for tuning in. I know it's not quite as exciting as DFW, but hopefully I can entertain you in the weeks and months to come. Well, I promise I will. Just getting settled in here with work and everything for the next few weeks, so it might just be talking about my job and then streaming on the weekends. Isn't it tea time anyways over there? That's kind of late for dinner. I have seen an MD-11 AJD. One of my plane spotting videos, I have it. Yeah, with the old FedEx cargo hub there. Yep. They'll fly in the A300 and also the MD-11. I started my new job this week, Nick. Thanks for asking. The first week went well. So yeah, I started it on Monday. Started it on Monday. Yeah, I would go with Lou Malnati's, but Giordano's is good. I mean, Weber Grill you could find in other cities, so that's why I said. And yes, you can see Lou Malnati's too, but yeah. During April 16th through the 21st. Why is that? Por qué, senor? Why is that, Jet Dispatcher? Hey, thanks, Brian. Glad to catch you on a stream. Thank you. It's very kind of you. It's a little overwhelming. It's a pretty cool job. There's a lot to do. So I want to do videos and explain what exactly I do, but I want to make sure they're okay with my boss and his boss first because, well, it's government. I know. It's true, Charlie. I agree. You never know what'll come in for cabin retrofits. I know Alaska does a lot of theirs. in Greensboro, but you're right. There's always a variety. So, oh, nice. All right. Very cool, Jet Dispatcher. I was actually just thinking about Holiday Air today, Jet Dispatcher. I already had the business plan in my head. Yeah, I know. Some crazy stuff, AJD. Yeah, plus, Greensboro is the home of Honda Jet. And then Boom Supersonic, of course, even though they're super delayed, which I guess Aviation, you're always just super delayed. April 16th through the 21st, huh? Well, I don't know if I'll get much time off for that. We had talked about they are working on hiring another airport operations officer. But it'll be a while for him. So we were going to have 410s, but right now, once I get out of training, it's going to be 5 8-hour shifts. Looks like we got a CRJ 700 going to Phoenix. Yeah, see, this is a much better spot. You can, yep. I always got to remember the third parking spot. And if somebody's in it, kick them out immediately. See if we can get it. Stand by. Stay with me here. There she be. If it's headed to Phoenix, it'll be making a left turn shortly. Yeah, most definitely, Kendrick. Absolutely. If it was just 5 minutes away, absolutely. I'm just a pizza snob. So since I'm from Chicago, we have our own biases. We're very opinionated. People from Chicago are very opinionated. But yeah, absolutely. I would most definitely go to Giordano's if it was just 5 minutes away. What's up, Sven? Welcome in. Welcome to Albuquerque. Thanks so much for tuning in. This is a new airport probably not a lot of people have seen. But it's great to know the technology works. Yeah. See, exactly. See, Jet Dispatcher, you're proving me my point. He's going to make, and he's probably going to, once he gets to the mountains, the higher peaks, he's going to make another left turn and head towards Phoenix. So we're looking to the east right now, following the CRJ, headed to Phoenix. No, okay, no. All right, AJD, you watch yourself. You're about to be suspended. Wow. See, right in front of us. That is the one cool thing about this, even though the wire's in the way, we're right on the north side of the concourse, and I could probably run to the gate, obviously if it wasn't illegal, in like 2 minutes. Raisin Cane's and Rainforest Cafe, huh? That's right, AJD. You watch yourself. I've lived in both cities, thank you very much. I've lived on, well, technically not New York City. I've lived on Long Island and been to New York City. Yeah, definitely Giordano's tonight. That's, yeah, I would probably say, yeah, absolutely. So they're still going with an east flow, so they're going to depart to the east. So 900 is probably going to make a right turn after climbing over to departure, or switching over to departure, and then heading towards Houston. I think that's where it's headed. Let's see. Instead of Pip just talking out of his mouth, let's check the radar. That's, yeah, only illegal if you get caught. Thank you. That's comforting, Robert. Shaw's Crab House. I've never been. I have not been. So I could not answer that. Hey, what's up, Josh? Welcome, welcome. Super Dog or maybe Al's Beef. But if you go to Portillo's, I'm just a Portillo's guy, so what can I say? Some barbecue. I'm actually, Josh, somebody told me a good restaurant in Santa Fe, so I'm going to try that. And I think it's not too far from my hotel. But yeah, I was down here at Albuquerque for some work, and not work, church stuff. But so I thought I'd swing by. Wanted to make sure the test is going well, and so far it looks like total thumbs up. Best scampi you've ever had was at Shaw's. Man, you must have a per diem or something, AJD. I got to hang with you. You sound like a high roller. Thank you, John. So, yes, 3:16 local time in the PM. See, that was a quick departure. We're on the far west end of the runway, so foodie, huh? I'm a foodie too. I'll have to go visit Shaw's when I go visit my sister. Josh, thank you for asking. I'll be glad to tell you. If I can get this jet on departure here. Yep, see, it's going to make a right turn. Head off to Houston. William says always get the crab cakes. That sounds good, Jet Dispatcher. I think that's a great idea. CRJ 900 United Express headed to Houston, Texas. And then it's probably going to make another left turn here shortly. Let's see how smart I am at ATC. Oh yeah, and I forgot. We also, I got to take Carolina's not the only one with connections. I got to take a tour of the tower in Santa Fe yesterday too. So stand by. I got to text our Jet Dispatcher, our mutual friend. What's up, Robin? Great to see you. Thank you for your kind words. And thanks, everybody, tuning in. I know. Uh, Touche, Jet Dispatcher. So, Josh, you asked about my first work week. Yeah, yesterday, the first 3 days were basically city orientation and benefits and all that jazz. And then I started working on trainings. I have about 40 video trainings to do. And then I've got 4 weeks of on-the-job classroom training. So there's a lot to it. But yesterday, a lot of cool stuff happened. Like I said, I got to go see the tower at Santa Fe and meet some of the tower people up there. It's pretty cool. So the ATC tower there, that tiny little tower that I shared on my photos in the community section. And then we had some snow, so we had to go do a runway check, and we put in some NOTAMs for 555 or wet. And then we chased off a coyote on the field. And a couple hours later, we had an aircraft alert. So we had to respond to that. Thankfully, there was no issue. The business jet just had a landing gear indication that wasn't showing up, and thankfully there were no issues. So Friday was a pretty cool, busy day. Boganoosh. Shawarma alert. Yeah, it was a good first week, Josh. I'm not going to lie. The city classes were like, this, why am I here? But yeah, once we got rolling, it was a good week. I'm still learning a lot. And will be. I'm sure there'll be some days I'll be tired and frustrated. But the cool thing about working at the airport is it's your own little world. That's your place. You know, you're separated from the city. So it's a totally different thing. So yeah, I'm going to hang out here for the next couple hours. I'm not going anywhere. All right, AJD. On to a soccer match. Well, right on, AJD. Thanks so much. For good to see you, and we'll see you again. And look forward to more streams. This is great to miss all of you. It's been great seeing all of you. 3:23 local time. There's the Sandia Mountains. I think they peak out around 10,000 feet. That's one of the things I haven't done yet is go on the tram. There's a tram that goes from Albuquerque up to the mountains. So very cool. Yeah, that's very true, Jet Dispatcher. You have bought me quite a few chicken fingers. That's you're not helping my cause, though, in supporting the channel. I'm very disappointed in you, Jet Dispatcher. Yeah, that's an extra viewer. I don't know. I don't know about that, Jet Dispatcher. Yeah, I don't. Kendrick's a longtime veteran of the show. And if you're new to the channel, I encourage you to like and subscribe. Yep, we're here in Albuquerque, New Mexico. I live in Santa Fe. Oh, here's one of the ops officers. He's doing a perimeter check right now. So this is what I'm going to be doing. One of the many things I'm going to be doing. You're going to be doing an ops check. See, it says ops on the van. So one of the key things you have to do with as a airport operations officer is you have to do a perimeter check to ensure that the fence is safe. Not only that, it doesn't have any holes or dirt or anything like that. So that is required by the FAA. That's one of the things that you have to do. And so he's going to drive around all of the field and check to make sure that the fence doesn't have any holes, that there's not any wildlife, that there's not any dig outs in the dirt where people or animals can sneak through. It's all about creating a safe environment for passengers, pilots, and everyone else. Welcome back, Colin. You okay, Jet Dispatcher, fair enough. Mr. Super Duper, what's up, Robin? Yeah, he didn't look too happy, but he's got a nice Tahoe, though. I'll take that job. But yeah, that's one of the requirements. So all around the field, they have to do a perimeter check to make sure there's no open gates or anything like that as well. Hey, William Dixon. Great to see ya. Chaotic Bean. Hello, hello. William, thanks for stopping in from Buffalo, New York. Welcome to Albuquerque, New Mexico. And we've got snow on top of the mountains there. I think it's starting to melt. But nonetheless, we had some snow this morning, as you can see. Welcome back, Michael. Alpha camera or the beta camera? This is #1 camera, Robert. This is the preferred camera. Yes, Alpha camera. Chaotic Bean, New Mexico is good. It is definitely different. It reminds me of when I lived in Green River, Wyoming. That's high desert, but there's no grass in Santa Fe. I've only seen grass on the in Albuquerque and on the golf course in Santa Fe. So yeah, I'll have to do. You know what? Maybe I'll do a live tour. I'll hook up a camera or something and do like a live tour around Santa Fe, drive around downtown, so you can get a view. Maybe that's something I can do too. It's a different pace for sure, but there's a lot of similarities. For example, your day can be really slow, your day can be really chaotic. And same thing with dispatching and airport ops. It's a little more clerical, I don't want to say. There's a lot more inspections to do. I mean, if you look at it from a point of view of dispatchers, you're inspecting airport weather conditions from all over the country and world. So there are some similarities for sure. But something that some people may not know, that flight dispatchers may not know, is that airport operations are responsible for updating NOTAMs. So primarily. So that's kind of interesting. Yeah, it's quite lovely down here, Robert. Jet Dispatcher, I'm still waiting for a holiday gas station. They have this chain called Allsups. That's supposed to make a tasty burrito for a gas station, but no holiday gas stations. 31 in March. That's right, Josh, I know. which is actually technically good because I'm supposed to start work at 6 a.m. on Monday, so that'll transition me nicely into waking up a little bit earlier. So remember, again, here at Albuquerque, it's called the Sunport. The Albuquerque International Sunport is the official name. And those buildings over there, that building, that's the beginning of Kirtland Air Force Base. So this is a joint civil military airport, for those who aren't too aware. Yep, that sounds about right, Jet Dispatcher. it's true, Dispatcher. There's green chili everywhere. Yes, in fact, the hotel I'm staying at, they have green chili every morning to put on your eggs. Chaotic bean, yeah, it is very much a staple here. Instead of mustard or ketchup, green chili is like the condiment of choice here in New Mexico. It had green chili coming out of the faucets. Jet Dispatcher. Yes, there is, Josh. There is a lot of construction, and you probably saw it from some of the photos I put on the community section. They are finishing the concourse for SAF, and it's a big deal. Even though it goes from 2 to 3 gates, it's a big deal. So it's actually much nicer. I've been inside it several times. It's very nice, very, very homey. And then that's phase 1. They're trying to get funding for phase 2, which will expand the airport even more. But in the meantime, yeah, phase 1 right now is expanding the seating area, hopefully adding a cafe, new airport offices, which airport offices, and then we're actually in what's called the barn in the middle of the field. But yeah, so they're supposed to do an open house next Saturday. So I may have to sneak by and get some pictures for you. I can't take pictures right now at the request of my supervisor, just because they want it to be a surprise. So, but I can tell you it looks really nice, and they did a really nice job with it. That's right, a 50% expansion. No grits or gravy. Sadly, John, no grits or gravy. Ugh. Yeah, absolutely. I agree, Chaotic Bean. We'll work on that. I'm just trying to, make the adjustment. Make the adjustment, and not only make the adjustment, but also not get in trouble. So I'm trying to be cautious. But that's my goal. That is my goal, Chaotic Bean. I mean, I did post photos of the fire truck responding on the apron. The clown does rule over Salt Lake. That's a fact. Holiday gas station is the king of Salt Lake City. Actually, more Utah County. I was disappointed they haven't had more holiday stations up in Davis County. Jet dispatcher. Ah, nice. Good advice. Good advice, John. Yep. I don't. There's some barbecue restaurants in Santa Fe, but there are a lot of Mexican restaurants, as you can imagine, uh, in the capital of New Mexico. So, did you hear any bells? Oh, those were horns. Oh, here we go. We got a tandem. Again, we talked about this. This is an active Air Force base, Kirtland Air Force Base. So you never know what you'll see. I think I. That's what I was thinking, Josh, but I wasn't sure. I was thinking T-38s too, but I cannot confirm that if somebody knows a little bit better than I. But yeah. We'll just follow them around. It's kind of like when we were up at Hill Air Force Base. Oops. I lost them. Oh, there they are. Yeah, so that is a cool thing about being in Albuquerque. All right, they're a little further out. Yeah, smash that thumbs up button if you like that. That is one of the cool things about Albuquerque. I know the traffic is much slower, but this is an active Air Force base. And it's not a small one either. So you will see military activity for sure. I haven't had a chance to research it much, but that is the plan so I can get a better idea what Kirtland's known for, or if anybody, because I know Hill Air Force Base was big with the F-22 and the F-35. Oh. Yes, bells, indeed. Yeah, William, you got to get Molly and Carolina out here. So we'll keep our eyes to the sky, like we said. You never know what'll pop out. Well, I know Carolina has been a little under the weather, so hopefully he's doing well and healing, and hopefully he'll be back streaming soon. Yeah, Michael. I'll have to get a better idea and make connections maybe with some people down here on when they do a lot of the flying. That was pretty cool. And it's a really nice day out today. Middle 50s. Very nice. So in the last week, I can tell you we do get a fair amount of business jets in Santa Fe. I would probably say anywhere from 8 to 10 per day. So I've seen everything from a G550 to a G4 to a G6 to a Bombardier Challenger to a Cessna Citation 525, a 550, a Mustang, a Hawker 800 XP. So we do get a fair amount of business jets per day, which is kind of cool. Hercules, Ospreys, and Blackhawks are based here. Thanks, Mike7896. Appreciate that. I know, William. Kirtland, K-I-R-T, Josh. Haha. Funny guy. So it's 3:40 local time. We are expecting... We had Spirit land from Las Vegas. Phoenix landed on the other runway, 321. Dallas should be arriving in about 20 minutes from American Airlines, flight A320. Or, let me try that again. Flight 9 on an A320. Yeah, I love the Blackhawks too. It's true. Got a King Air that's about to take off. So keep an eye on that. Oh yeah, we've also had a couple of King Airs in base, so... Yep, I already moved from DFW, Mike7896. This was just wrapped up my first week of work at Santa Fe Airport. Sadly, of course I love DFW and miss it desperately. I'm sad I didn't get a chance to go to Houston, but we'll do that again for sure. Yeah, I mean, United flies from Albuquerque to Houston, so does Southwest Airlines, but they fly to Hobby. So we'll see. Go over here. Oh, that's nice, William. Well, I missed you guys. I missed all of you. Robert, T-38, turning back to the field. All right. All right, sounds good, Jet. Dispatcher. Green chili on his dog chow. Maybe that might be tasty. Jet Dispatcher, good to see you. Thanks so much, Mike. I appreciate it. Yeah. Yep, there they are. I can hear him, Robert. Or we got an F-16 taking off. All right, I'm going to watch the sky very carefully there. I can see it. There we go. Straight up into the sky. Okay, that's insane. That's quite the G's. That was quite the G-force. Just shot up like a missile. Yeah, in fact, Mike 7896, yes, there's actually 3 of them on the southeast end of the field. The tankers, that is, they're old, I think MD-11s or MD-10s, and they had 3 of them when I came down last week, but Amazon Prime Air built, I used to have an old spot I would go to when I would come to Albuquerque, but Amazon Prime Air built a warehouse on it, so this is the best spot. Yeah, Michael, you wanted more military action, you got it. Yeah, definitely a rocket. Definitely a rocket. pretty awesome. So yeah, you never know what you'll see here. That's one of the cool things about being a joint military. Oh, we got more T-38s. Flying in formation. I know, right, Sue? Let's get a little bit of everything. I would love to see some Blackhawks. Or the Osprey, but the Ospreys, I guess, I don't know if they're on a ground stop or something, or until they get some parts getting fixed. Yeah, the T-38 is typically the training jet for the military. So you'll see a lot of those out in Wichita Falls, Texas, where they do a lot of flight training for the T-38 for new Air Force pilots. So yeah, the T-38 is fairly common. Come on. Focus. Focus. There we go. That barbed wire always plays tricks on me. So thanks everybody for joining Pip's Planespotting Live. If you're new to the show, don't be shy. Say hi. Encourage you to subscribe. Support the channel if you can. Should be seeing American Airlines in about 10 minutes. Ah. Yeah, Mike, it used to be like just a gravel parking lot, just right alongside runway 3, and it was perfect if you get arrivals or if you get winds that are favorable from the northeast. Yep, that's exactly, you probably know right where I'm talking. But yeah, well, I was saddened to see that Amazon had built a warehouse on it. Don't they have enough warehouses? How much money does Jeff Bezos actually need? Hey, what's up, NorCal Jet Setter? Great to see you. There we got a Learjet crossing right in front of us, departing on runway 3, the crosswind runway. NorCal, great to see you. So far, this show is going well. Technology. So I think I'm fairly comfortable saying from now on I'll be scheduling the shows. So you'll have a heads up and a head start. But I wanted to try one more time here. So, oh, Balloon Fiesta Mike would be crazy. Crazy. Yep, that's right, NorCal. Yeah, Balloon Fiesta. This will be a new experience for me, for sure. Huge cinnamon rolls. Okay. I like the recommendation, Mike. I will make sure to do that. Thank you. So there you can see the departure part of Albuquerque International Sunport. Remember, it is the Sunport. It's not the airport. If you're just joining us, smash that thumbs up and subscribe. Pip's Planespotting Live. So nice to have everybody. I've missed all of you desperately, working during the week. I'm now I don't miss being unemployed, but I miss the freedom of being able to stream almost every day. But so we will be grateful for that. So latest METAR shows southwest winds, so they might start doing arrivals. We'll see. And departures. So we'll be careful though. So they have a little bit of a tailwind, just a few knots. It's just really quite a lovely day out here today. I hope you're enjoying your Saturday afternoon or evening. So I'm monitoring the radar here. Well, thank you, Michael. I appreciate that. It's mutual. How's it going? Yeah.
Okay, I didn't know if you were live with somebody.
I am, but I just do a live YouTube stream.
That's what he said. That's my grandson was wondering if
Yeah.
YouTubing. Can he ask you questions?
Yeah, for sure.
Jackson,
What's up?
How's it going?
so what channel do you have?
It's just a YouTube live stream. It's Pip P-I-P.
Wait, hold on.
Okay.
Sorry. P-I-P-H-A.
Last name is spelled Hastings. Hastings. So it's Pip Hastings Aviation. Yep. Got it?
So,
Yep, that's me.
it's got a little delay.
Yeah.
So, I saw you filming the jets. You got the microphone and the camera.
Yep.
So, your hat says aviation. Do you have a tip on what's going in and out today?
Yeah,
Or
so
it's just random.
I don't know, Jackson, do you have the Flight Radar 24 app?
Yeah.
Okay. So,
There's I can't tell if it's military, but it's coming in this way.
oh yeah? But that's usually the best way that I find out. Like, I also have a scanner. It's not turned on today, but like scanners are like $100, but you can tune into the ATC frequency.
Oh, wow.
And yeah, here I'll show you. I'll show you real quick. But just for example,
You being here today is just random by chance, or because it looks like they're doing some training operations.
I have no idea. Like, this is only my second time, so I was.
We have an A320 coming in.
I saw that one, the one from American Airlines from DFW. Yeah, that'll be here in a couple minutes. So, yeah, this is the scanner that I use. So, I bought it. Like, they're typically around like $100, $150 for a basic scanner.
I'm taking a picture of you guys. Hold on.
But
Hold on to that scanner. Wait. This is monumental. Okay, cool.
Where's the P-38?
but yeah, so you know the T-38s?
I guess.
Yeah, you could. Oh, sounds like it. If you know a T-38. So, let me see if I can. Here, Jackson. Let me see the scanner real quick. Let me turn it on for you. And let me see. Oh, there it is. Here's another one. right, give me 1 second, Jackson. Okay, yeah. Hey guys, yep. I'm signing them up, making it happen. More T38s, T38s. All right, so let me see Albuquerque Tower frequency. If you're a veteran to the program, you know that this happens sometimes. So thanks everyone. Yeah, you gotta teach aviation. Let's see. Okay, Jackson, you can hang on to the scanner. Just remember to give it back before you leave, but you can hear tower from there. So, what's that? PIP, PIP. Yep. Yeah, yeah. So if he subscribes to the channel, it once I end the stream, it'll publish it on YouTube, and so then you can go back and watch it. Yep. Yeah, technology's pretty awesome these days. So Albuquerque's not a super busy airport, not like DFW, but if you pay attention, that's the frequency that tower is on. So,
Do you know how many arrivals are coming?
I think like the busiest flight radar will, like I said, like 6 o'clock is typically the busiest hour, like when there's 6 or 7, and then departures standby. Yeah, 6 o'clock. And Saturday's kind of a slower day. Sundays and Mondays, like the peak travel days, tend to be a little bit busier. Saturday's kind of an off day for the airlines, where they don't run as many flights. I'm honestly surprised that military's doing activity on the weekend, but I'll take it. Yeah, so I was thrilled to see the F-16 and these T-38s. Yep, on base, no. So, oh really? No, not unless you get permission. So it'd be a different set of circumstances. So, but yeah, this is perfectly legal, and there are people, you know, that do it from LA, from Chicago, from, I did it from DFW before I moved out here. So this is my first week. I moved to Santa Fe to actually work at the airport there. So yeah, so that's where the hat's from. But yeah. It's not as yeah, it's not as prominent. So that's what I'd like to know. That's what I'd like to know, Jackson. So. Hey, what's up, legitimate? Good to see you. All right, John. Good to see you. We'll see you again. So yeah, I used to do this a lot more frequently, but then I got the job in Santa Fe, so now I just do this on the weekends or whenever I can. So it's just a fun thing for me to do, and because I love aviation. So thanks, but that's something I do. I love, and people love it, and so, and plus, I think it would be like it's kind of like a nice side career, because with my background in aviation, I can kind of educate people too, because there's a lot of questions that people don't know. Most people think that, that airports and airlines have, like, it's just the pilots, the flight attendants, and the rampers, but it's so much more than that. Yeah, it's tons of people. I mean, so yeah, so I'm an airport operations officer. So I actually patrol the field and make sure that it's secure, make sure that, yep, yeah. So I do a lot. I'm still learning. It's my first week, so. So we'll do security, and we'll do checklists. We'll do daily inspections. If we do see an outage, we have to report that, and but we won't fix it. We have maintenance, or the FAA has specific electricians who are qualified to do that, because that stuff is very high voltage. Very. Yeah. Correct. Yeah, it's illegal federally. Yeah. So, well, you're talking about laser pointer can cause real problems for pilots when they're on approach or anything like that. So that type of laser, plus it can throw off their when they are. It's a different view from in the sky, especially at night. So you have all these different lights, and you're trying to maintain your focus, and the laser can throw you off. It can, plus it, I don't know if you've ever been shot with a laser. It doesn't feel too good in the eye. Yeah. So, anyways, but oh, there's the T-38 landing. Yeah. Thanks. What's up, everybody? Colin, the job's going well. I didn't answer your question, and I should have, but you can't help but be kind to others if they ask questions, and so I do my best. That legitimate. I saw your question about Minneapolis. That would be a cool option. So possibly. That would be really cool. I've been to Minneapolis before and love it up there. And the weather's great. So we will see. It looks like they did send Dallas American Flight 9 arriving on runway 3. So it's actually blocking in right now. That's very true, Josh. Yeah, it's not mentioned at all. So thanks for understanding. It's always nice talking to people, and when they're out having fun with family and aviation, it's cool like that. So there's that A320 that right there that's arriving right now. Arrived on runway 3. Hopefully we'll get some favorables. But this is fun being out here. Now we know that technology works just fine here, and will make things even better, when I have the opportunity. Like I said, I tentatively have a day trip scheduled. The flight's been booked for Denver. So that was the kid we were talking to earlier. His name's Jackson, and his grandfather, so super cool to see them. Yep. Yeah, Mike, I know you're, yeah, MSP Live. Yep, I agree with you. I understand, but when you have full-time, like me, full-time job, so I do look forward to the Minneapolis stream and would love to get up there. And you're right, they're going to get Lufthansa, Air France will be back, Aer Lingus will be back. So very, very exciting. So hopefully I can get to Minneapolis. I was just looking at flights the other day. Actually, it's pretty cheap. Too bad Randy's not here, but I could fly from Santa Fe to Omaha or Des Moines, Iowa for like under $300, which I think is a killer deal for a small airport. And that was on United. And Albuquerque to Denver is pretty cheap, so maybe I'll do a lot of Denver in the summertime, which is cool because they also are. What is Denver getting? They're getting Aer Lingus this spring and summertime. And Air France will be back, and Lufthansa. So yeah. Yeah, celebrity. Well, thank you, Michael. I appreciate, most importantly, your understanding. But, and I know we probably will be delayed in doing a new class for a few weeks until I get settled. But I love to educate people and make them understand things a little bit better. So I'm just happy to talk to them. That's the fun thing. We've said this before, Av geeks, people who love aviation, are all ages from all nations. So it's a beautiful thing. Hey, ERB, thanks for sending that Cali Plains video. Sorry I didn't respond back, but that's pretty wild. You're right. You're absolutely right, Mike. The best spotting is from the terminals. In fact, when I go to spot there, I hope I can get to Concourse C because the heavies usually arrive on the east side of the airport, right from Germany and British Airways. And C actually does a great job of the view from the outdoor lounge. You're right on the cusp of the runway, just outside of the movement area. So yeah, I absolutely agree. Parking lot is pretty good if you like departures from the west side. But yeah, I would totally agree with you that inside the terminal is the best. Yeah, I know. Seattle is a challenge. It's a bit of a challenge. I totally understand. Legitimate. Oh, we got a departure here. Southwest Airlines rolling down the runway. 737-800. Yep, big tower, ERB. It's a big one. Believe this 737 is headed to Dallas, although I didn't check. There you go. Exactly, Michael. It's a clear day. You can see those departures quite well. So very grateful for this lovely weather we're having today in Albuquerque. Yep, ERB back to the mountains. That's right. So there was one day legitimate and Houston. Okay, thank you, Robert. Figured it was Texas. Thank you, ERB. So yeah, in Seattle, I was lucky. There's 16 runway 34 left. That is on the south end. It's the westernmost runway. And one day I was lucky that everything worked properly and we could stream there for a couple hours. Legitimate, I'll have to send you the link to the show and then I'll show you where I was at. But it was definitely hit and miss. Yeah, I know, right, ERB? Kind of feeling like Salt Lake City. There's even a little bit of snow on top of the mountains. We had a little bit of light snow. Not quite as much snow as Salt Lake gets. But we did have a little light snow in Santa Fe and Albuquerque today. A bit of a spot on it. I will clean my lens, yes. I will make sure to clean my lens, Colin. Prime Air, Robert says, 5 minutes out from Cincinnati. All right. We'll see. We'll see the arrival. I have a suspicion. Yeah, they're landing on runway 32. Dang it! I need some arrivals onto runway 826. But we are getting quite a few departures. Speaking of departures, we're almost ready to see Spirit Airlines 1013 depart back to Las Vegas. Yeah, it would. Very similar, ERB, very similar. And make sure to smash that thumbs up button. Thanks for everybody tuning in. So now that we know that the technology seems to be working fairly well, we'll make this a more regular thing. All right, I can hear those Pratt & Whitney engines. Here comes Spirit. Oh, we got a banana alert. Oh, I got to sound the banana sounder. Spirit heading back to Lost Wages. Ha ha. Las Vegas. Nice, Robert. Got a flying banana alert there. Gonna make a left turn in just a moment.
You're not gonna fall for the banana in the tailpipe?
Let's zoom in on it. I am zoomed in. That's right, Ramona. Cash in those lost wages. Yeah, the weather's great today, ERB. Fantastique. Yeah, it's really a lovely day, Robin. It's been great. Camera's doing a fairly good job today. It's like, how much longer can I hold it? Oy. Yeah, that's about it. And if you're new to the channel, don't be shy, say hi. Consider subscribing and supporting the channel. So where are we next as we approach? Oh, we're well past the 4 o'clock hour, 4:15 now. No worries, Charlie. Glad to have you. Good to see you, Nick. All right, so it looks like Southwest 3101 from Dallas is going to land on runway 3. So I think ATC is doing arrivals on runway 3 and departures on runway 26. Or, excuse me, runway 8. Yeah, Robert, right now I just have the 100-400 lens. It is a Canon. It is 100-400 at f-stop of, I think, 5.3 to 8. It's the budget telephoto lens that Canon has for the new RF cameras. So it was about $600. So it's not the best lens in the world, but it's all right. Thank you, Colin. Yeah. Yeah, exactly, Mike. Exactly. Hey, Vincent, what's up, dude? Foster app. Hey, hey. How is Palm Springs? Probably weather like this, except a little bit warmer. High desert, right? Vincent, Pip. What's up? Mike. Also, Foster app. All of the usual guys. I've missed all you guys and gals desperately this week, so I had to do something this weekend. Foster app, 80 degrees in Old Palm Springs. All right, William, thanks for checking in from Buffalo. Good to see you. Have a great dinner. You're about 2 hours ahead of me, so that would make sense being 6:18. Glad we brought some military action for you. And for me, too. A couple of T-38s, F-16. It's low 50s here, Foster app. Hey, Robbie, skiing today. Awesome, man. Well, welcome to Albuquerque International Sunport. Oh, nice, Colin. Well, thank you so much. I will stay tuned. Oh, nice, Mike. I will check that out. I think tomorrow I might. Oh, and Michael, if you're still on, I am trying to see if I can get a tour of Roswell, so stay tuned for that. Roswell is only about 200 miles from here, and if I don't, I may just have to shoot some video from outside the fence. For those who don't know, Roswell is a big boneyard for old aircraft. Not the biggest, but they store quite a few American Airlines old aircraft and several other aircraft. So we'll see if I can't get a tour, then I'll at least drive down there and see if I can get a good vantage point and get some photos and some videos for y'all. Good to see you, ERB. We'll see you again. Oh, nice, Charlie. That would be awesome if you could see the Dreamlifter. Yeah, that's one of the great places you can see the Dreamlifter often is Charleston. Of course, for the Dreamliner that's manufactured in Charleston. You see the Dreamlifter in Seattle at Payne Field often. You'll see it at Wichita a lot, a fair amount. So yeah. I think that Southwest 737 is about to block out. Hey, Tom from Garden City, Kansas. What's up, Tom? How are you? How are your drones and your children doing? Maybe it's your children's and your drones, or maybe they're both drones. Oh, there he is, Carolina Aviation. What's up, everybody? Carolina Aviation is here. Thanks, Tom. I'll be glad to tell you what happened in my first week of work. And for those who are just tuning in, they may not have heard the stories, but the first week as an airport ops officer, we tuned in to some interesting stuff. So yeah, the first 3 days, as you can see, that Southwest arriving there on runway 3 from Dallas, Love Field. Oh, nice, Tom. So yeah, it's going back to, not to get distracted, but going back to the first week of work. First 3 days were like in city meetings, city orientation. You know, here's the rules, here's your benefits. I had to go through training for hazardous chemicals and also for driving, because I will be driving a city vehicle. And then Thursday and Friday were spent at the airport and started getting my feet wet. There were about 40 videos I had to watch, some as long as a half hour long, others like 6 minutes long, that were informative, honestly. They weren't too boring. It was awesome learning all the new stuff and all the new rules. Not new rules, but new rules to me from the FAA. Yeah, Mike, can't forget about SIDA training. That's correct. Yep. Oh, sure, why not? I don't dissuade it. Obviously, I would hope everybody would join my channel, Robert Smith, but no. I'm not going to say no. Hey, man, this Southwest is really taxiing in. So yeah, Tom, and then yesterday, information overload indeed. Oh, nice. Not yet, Tom, but I appreciate it. Oh, that's awesome. Greensboro, it's about time. I figured they would, Charlie. That's awesome. Oh, okay. Yeah, Robert, you know what? Go ahead and mention it for sure. I mean, we always want to make people welcome. I know, Robin. So yeah, Tom, going back to Friday, we had quite the day yesterday when I was with my boss. He was driving and we were patrolling the field, and then we heard an Alert 1 call for a plane that isn't seeing a landing gear indication. So he beelines it like 80 miles an hour down the taxiway. That was an exaggeration, of course. So we get ready to be stationed at the approach end of the runway so we can be on top of it. Good, thankfully no issues, but yeah, that was kind of a little adrenaline rush. We also scared away a couple of coyotes. We also did a perimeter check around the entire airport. We also had some light snow, so we had to do runway condition checks and issue some NOTAMs. And yeah, oh, and I also got to tour the old Santa Fe Tower. That was built, I think, in like 1963 or something. So a very cool day yesterday, yeah, but there was a ton of information, Tom. So quite the entertaining Friday. That's good. That's a good point, Michael. They should have a race. Wow. Good for them. Good for them, Charlie. It's about time. We talked about Texas for a long time there. Foster app, not too windy today. Yesterday, last night, gusts were about 30 miles an hour. But today, light winds, so both here in Albuquerque and Santa Fe. So, but yeah, we have been getting a fair amount of wind, but not today. Nomadic Aviation has a channel called Cockpit Casual. They've been in and out of Roswell, picking up and dropping off planes. Oh, dang, that does sound interesting. Thanks for mentioning that, Robert. I'll have to check that out. Appreciate that. Very interesting. I'm grabbing my charger for my laptop here so we can get some extra battery use. Whoops. And thanks everybody who's tuning in the channel. If you're new, encourage you to like and subscribe. Albuquerque, about 60 miles from my home, but it's a little bit busier than Santa Fe. So hence we're broadcasting here. Great to have all you. All y'all from the south. Yep. Good to hear it, William. Good to hear it. No problem. Yeah, Robert. I appreciate you asking. No worries. Las Vegas, New Mexico. Not yet, Josh. Unlike Las Vegas, Nevada, not quite as busy as we've got an arrival here. Hey, Michael, thank you for gifting a membership. So generous of you. It is very southwestern, Foster app. That's a 100% true. There we go. A nice southwestern arrival. Yeah, Michael, I may have to invest in a ladder sooner than later. The downside is I might fall off it, so I got to be careful if I do that. I need like a second person. Hey, Catherine, congratulations on getting a premium economy membership from Pip's Planespotting Live and Michael Walker. Thank you, Michael Walker, for your generosity. That means you can share the coveted Piphead emoji and all other emojis that I've created. So welcome in. And you know what? That deserves a special sounder. Ooh, a Honda Jet. A Honda Jet? What? We'll keep an eye out. Let's check that out, Charlie. So I'll try and remember each day at work to maybe do videos. I put some posts, I put some pictures on the community section of the YouTube page, but I should probably do videos as well. I'll have a truck. Jevin, you asked that. So there you go, Ramona. All those great emojis Catherine has access to you, has access to. Oh yeah, I see it. I see it, Charlie. I think it landed on runway 3. Okay, let's watch another fast Southwest taxi, everyone. I sure do, William. I'm building up those credits to get some free nights, so when we can go on the road. So absolutely, I absolutely am. Is it going to take a right turn, or is it going to be? Oh, here it comes again. just, it just beelines it. Look at this. It's hilarious. I know. Pedal to the metal, Tom. Indeed. Nick, it'll be a truck that I'll have. I don't get a truck yet. I have to pass through training and be certified. So, but I'll just have a truck. Back from lost wages, huh? Thank you, Robert. Yeah, this is probably the max, the 30 knot taxi they go every time. Right up close. Good one, Infidel. I like that. V1 equals. Well done. Well done, Infidel. All right. So nice teamwork by Southwest as one blocks in. Here comes another one blocking out. Yeah, Josh. That's good, Colin. Nice alliteration. Yeah, it sure seems like it, Vincent. No break, no breaks for no one. Breaks for no one. That should be a T-shirt. All right, that'll be one of the first T-shirts I do for my store. Breaks for no one, or we break for nobody. Got to be careful when you're very careful. That's one of the things we talked a lot about. Well, there was a ton of things we talked about, but one of the things is jet blast. So airports that are in like city areas, for example, Midway, they have to construct blast fences to ensure that jet blast doesn't make its way into traffic. Because if anybody's flown into Midway, the road basically borders the airport. Yes, Tom, I like it. Nick, it's a pretty nice day. I would say it's probably about 12 Celsius today. A little cool, but nice. Yeah, green chilies are everywhere, Josh. They were even in my hotel breakfast. So kudos to the airport staff for green chilies. Yep, that's right, Fostrap. They do have a big jet blast wall. That's right. That is correct. Yeah, the busiest. I was just telling my boss about that. He was complaining about how interesting it is to fly into Midway, Mike. And I said, yeah, it's because it's the busiest square mile in the world. Can I rank? Yeah, Charlie, I should. I'll put that out. I'll put that out. I'll see what I can do. I should probably do a video too. But Charlie, my top favorite. Here's what I'll do. I'll do a list of my top 5 favorite airports that I've actually been to. So I've been to probably close to 70 airports to Planespot. So I think I can come up with a pretty good list. So it'll be departing on runway 8, headed east. Oh, congrats, Tom. It'll actually have a jet bridge and baggage carousel. Dude, that's huge. That is huge. That's big time, That's big time, Tom, for Garden City, Kansas. That's awesome. Maybe you'll get United, Tom, or something, or another flight from American. All right, Charlie. Top 5, huh? Right on the spot. Let's see. Top 5 favorite spotting airports. Got a helicopter flying right over me. They've been alerted to me. Hey, what's up, man? Glad to see you and hope you had fun crunching the numbers this week. Good choices. Good suggestions, Josh. Oh, here comes Southwest Airlines. It just taxied out. Told you the runway was right near the beginning of the terminal, or right at the beginning here at the terminal. Hey, Robert from San Jose. Great to see you. Hello, hello, my friend. Get to the chopper. That was my really bad Arnold Schwarzenegger, Josh. If you're just tuning in for the first time, make sure to smash that thumbs up, like, and subscribe. We're here in Albuquerque International Sunport. You're watching Pips Planespotting Live, episode 144. And this is the closest large airport to me. Yeah, I haven't seen an MD-11. Yes, Charlie, I believe there's some weather in lovely DFW. See how close we can get to this Southwest plane. Foster app says personal contact San Francisco, Los Angeles, San Jose. Cameron doesn't like the blue as much as they like the Spirit yellow. I'm guessing that one's headed to Denver. Oh, nice, Nick. Well, thanks for reporting that. That's great. It's kind of like starting all over, trying to build a new stream from a new airport, so that's great. Thanks for your friendship. So it means so much to all, from all of you that you're tuning in. And if you're new to the channel, welcome in. Smashing that thumbs up. Honolulu, that's 6. They've been having a good bit of weather, Charlie, And see, the thing with when you have weather delays, Charlie, it's like a domino effect because it pushes out flights scheduled ahead because then you run into crew time issues. And it's just kind of a domino effect. Yeah, Albuquerque to Denver. Speaking of that, Tom, that's the flight I'll be taking to on April 13th and hopefully do some streaming up there if the weather's good. You never know with Denver. But I have one flight booked to Denver and hopefully we'll get more as I get settled in. What's up, Scott? Scott Rourke. Scott, my man, handsome Scott. Great to see ya. Welcome, welcome. Thanks for tuning in to Albuquerque. Thank you, Sven. Appreciate that. Yeah, Tom. So it's nice because what is this? A Mare flight? That's true, man. Yeah, so you're welcome. You are welcome, man. Denver is, Charlie. That's correct. So my airports, in no particular order, probably would be San Francisco, would be Los Angeles, LAX, would be probably Phoenix. It's tough. So LAX, San Francisco, that I've been to. I'll tell you what, I'm going Phoenix, Portland, and let's do one more that's a little bit out of the norm. That I've been to, I'll go LaGuardia. No, JFK. No, LaGuardia. Ah, dang, that's tough. No, I'm sticking with LaGuardia. Give some shout out to LaGuardia. Haneda, Frankfurt. Michael says Haneda, Frankfurt, London, Heathrow, Miami, San Francisco. Yeah, I think it was removed, Robert. Being a joint military and civilian base, I think they did remove it. Oh, yeah, Payne Field. Duh. All right. Yeah, but I still got to give the edge to... All right, so I'll make my change from... Yeah, I'll switch out one of them. So I'll go Payne Field, Portland, San Francisco, Phoenix, LAX. Yeah, good call. Top 6 and LaGuardia. There we go. Yeah, Charlie, it's really nice. And people don't realize that LaGuardia is actually, there's a park across the street. I think it's called Plainview Park in LaGuardia that is just across the runway 4. Yes, runway 4. And so you can see arrivals and departures. And if they're arriving from runway 22, you can see them coming right at you. So yeah, LaGuardia is a good one.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Enjoy the rest of your afternoon.
Thanks, Jackson. Have a good day, guys.
Nice to meet you, man.
Yep. You are welcome, Robert. Yeah, it's good to see you, Scott. I know I've been busy training and and sitting in front of a computer screen watching videos and doing all sorts of fun stuff. Yeah, Painfield, top 6. Actually, Boeing Field's pretty good too. All right, top 7. Dang it. Top 7 now, because I added Boeing Field. Remember how we caught the 777-9 arriving, and it was a clear enough day that you could see Mount Rainier in the background? I mean, that was gorgeous. So, all right, top 7 there. Yeah. Oh, nice. Foster app. Oh, Charlie, good question. Well, I haven't been there in a while. So it's been a few years. So I would probably, because with them doing the, it's tough because I don't know if the abandoned road that I used to spot at is still there. So let's say it was still there. I'd probably put it maybe 10 to 15 in, we'll call it 15 just to be safe. Yeah, Robert, you got me all confused now. But other good airports, Fort Lauderdale's pretty good. Parking's not too expensive there at the garage either. And they have, I'm sure if you've seen Hori Box, he has the spot there on the, what is that, the southwest part of the airport. So Fort Lauderdale's pretty good. You know, Miami's okay. Salt Lake's good. You know what? I'll just have to make a master list. Maybe if some time tomorrow, I'll make a master list of how I would rank the top probably 65, 70 airports and then just count down. So, by 5s. Omaha's a good airport for sure, Tom. I liked Omaha. The parking garage is probably going to be the best area. And so they're doing a renovation, though. They're doing like almost $1 billion renovation for Omaha. So I still hope they don't block the parking garage. There's a couple spots it's tough to see, but you can see all 3 runways for Omaha there. So, yeah, I would definitely put them probably in the top 20. Scott, there's a lot of green chili here in New Mexico. There is plenty of open land. So if you want to retire here, there's plenty of open land. And I do miss having grass. I do miss, Scott, those big green trees that you see bloom every spring right there in Louisville. I miss them. And so it's a different story here. So I have to drive up into the mountains just east of Santa Fe to see big green trees. So that's an adjustment. But overall, it's cool. The social life, a lot of people retire in Santa Fe. I promise you, Santa Fe and Albuquerque will be the next Phoenix. So a lot of people like to retire in Santa Fe. So for those who don't know, I'm a single guy, 42. So dating's a little interesting so far, but yeah. Hey, what's up, Brian? Just before bed, what's up? Good to see you, Brian. Thanks for stopping by before you hit the sec. Yeah, this is Albuquerque International Sunport. This is a joint military and civil air force or air base or airport. Joint civil and military airport. That is the phrase. Brian, I've missed you too, man. Indianapolis, yep, that's a good choice. You got the terminal right in the middle and runways on the both sides. I agree with that, Matt, man. Will do. Will do, Scott. Absolutely. So the runway I would usually spot from Robert Smith was runway 23 right, which is the name of my production company, 23 right. And I would ride my bike. I lived in an apartment that was about 4 miles from the airport. And so I would ride my bike after work or on my off days. I would go ride there. And because I was just a little bicycle, I wasn't in the way of anybody really. So I got some great views from some of my videos, as you can probably see. So I would ride there and spot. It was great. Oh, nice. Thanks for the heads up on that one, Charlie. We hopefully will catch it when it departs. It'll probably land on runway 3. I know, the barbed wire. Yep, I know. Can't do anything about it. In fact, it's actually a federal regulation. So I would be a hypocrite if I wanted to remove it, because that my job is enforcing security now. So it's kind of a catch-22. But maybe they could build like a little elevated, what's the word, podium here, perhaps. Yeah, they could build like a little parking garage. They can build a little parking garage. You can park underneath, and then you can take the stairs up to the top floor and be able to sit over the barbed wire. Yep, that's exactly right. That's what I was going to say, Robert. That's what I was suspecting, was where Boom is now is where I used to spot. So that was kind of my happy place. So I'm glad I got it in before that happened. Oh, happy birthday, John Southwell, to you as well. Okay, that's good advice, William. Yeah, Brian, the job's going well. It's a lot to handle. There's a lot of videos. There's a lot of trainings. There's a lot to learn. So it'll probably be several weeks before I'm trained. Probably 4 or 5. Yes, it would be cool, Ramona. Maybe I'll have to suggest it to the board here at Albuquerque. Oh, here we go. Got some airport action. United Airlines. Oh, landing. All right. $737. Landing. Oh, okay. Gotcha, Charlie. Yep, that's right, Chaotic Bean. The best of both worlds. So yeah, if you want to go outside and patrol, you can do that. If you want to work on some office stuff, absolutely. Josh. Yeah. It's been a tough week for United. They deserve a hug. Yeah, here mainly it is Southwest Airlines here at Albuquerque Sunport. I would say probably they get 5 to 6 million passengers a year here, Brian. So it's like a small airport. Now, something interesting you may not know is That's wonderful, Robert. Something you may not know actually about Albuquerque is it used to be a lot busier, because when Southwest still had the Wright Amendment in effect for Dallas Love Field, they would get a lot of stopover flights, connections. So like to Los Angeles or as we check out this Pilatus departing. I like when they make this left turn, then we can see them really well. So when the right amendment was still in effect southwest, if you were like departing to points west, hey, Matt Man, thanks so much for the contribution for fuel. Yeah, it is 60 miles one way, so thank you so much. That's very appreciated, Matt Man. It means a lot. Nice, Foster app 3.2. Wow. That's I didn't realize it gained that much. That's pretty awesome there, Foster app. And Matt Man, thank you for your generosity. Yep. It's 60 miles one way down here, so. All right, let's see how fast we clock United at. Brian, I was apartment shopping yesterday, actually. So this week, I will be, yes, shopping for hopefully moving into an apartment this weekend. Thanks, Matt Man. I appreciate you. So that is the plan. Much slower than Southwest Airlines. Yeah, but rent is very expensive. I think I've mentioned it, but a nice apartment in a quiet area, I'll say, runs probably $1,800 US dollars a month to $2,000. It's kind of ridiculous. That he is, John Southwell. Whoa, Foster app. Thanks for what you do and all the best in Santa Fe. Thank you, Foster app. Appreciate your contribution from Palm Springs and your support. The need for speed. Thank you. Thank you very much, Foster app. Glad to bring it to you. It's nice bringing you guys a new airport. I know it's not the busiest in the world, but I've missed you terribly, and hopefully I can provide some entertainment and education along with it, as I always try and do. I wish, Matt, man. I have 3 finalists, I think. One is like 3 or 4 miles further from work. Is a little bit nicer, or it looks nicer, but they're all around the same price. They're like they're all within $100 of each other. So it's, it's tough deciding. I think the biggest thing is I don't want to spend that much money. And so the problem is I'm having trouble deciding because I don't want to spend that much money. I need a miracle. So that's what it is. Whoa, Josh, the Green Chili Fund. Thank you so much, Josh. Appreciate that. Thank you very much, Josh Aldrich. Gentleman and scholar, Foster app, Matt Man, Michael Walker, thank you so much. It looks like Southwest has got their beacon light on, so they should be blocking out shortly here. Thank you very much, guys. It means a lot. And the green chilies are everywhere, Josh. I did have a green chili double cheeseburger that was quite delicious. Better than the Whataburger one. So Gas prices are about the same in Dallas. They're about $3. So, 2.99, 3.15, right around there, Josh. Yep, it's exactly right, Brian. Hopefully, I'll bring some good information too. So, no worries, Tom. Waiting for the taxes to come in. I do appreciate you being here. There, no worries. Thank you, Ramona. And Scott Rourke gifted 1 membership. Whoa, Scott. Robert Smith was gifted a membership. Thank you very much, Scott. Now you've got the full coveted suite of emojis, Robert Smith, thanks to Scott Rourke. And Ramona has been a member for 2 months on Premium Economy. Thank you. Thank you. Yeah, very reasonable. So we'll see how gas prices go, Josh. Well, John Southwell, I am going to church tomorrow, so maybe I will meet some people who might have a spare room. So I'm definitely open to all possibilities. Well, thank you for sharing that, John. I did not know Prime Minister Mulroney. Thank you for sharing that. Will you be able to do your pips from the airport? Which pips are you talking about? Thank you, Colin. Pips church spotting. Well, I tell you what, Tom, actually, if you're familiar with Santa Fe, and I know Foster App is, there are some old churches in Santa Fe. Coffee on the way home or a burger, perhaps. Well, thank you very much, Brian Cassidy, the 5-pound contribution. Thank you very much, Brian Cassidy. Oh, my instruction videos. Yes. Okay, so Josh, on that, the PIPS Institute of Planespotting, yes. That is an excellent question. So I'm thinking, Josh, the apartments I've looked at, I may be able to just do the videos at home, which would actually be kind of nice. Or I could do them at the library. As far as doing videos at the airport, I've kind of floated that idea to my boss, and he's not yes or no. I think he's just, I'm brand new. He doesn't really know me. So I'm going to probably wait a little bit to do some videos at Santa Fe Airport. But once I get settled in, I should be able to do more PIPS Institute of Planespotting. Yeah, Foster App. The church that I saw, I think was it St. Francis of Assisi? I can't remember the church, but it was like built in 16 something. So I'll have to tell you more about it. I really think I should do a live drive-through of downtown Santa Fe. Thank you, Brian. Of course, yes. Thank you all. Yeah, look at that. Light to calm winds here in Albuquerque. That's not something you see too often. Birmingham got a Virgin, huh? Nice. It's hard to believe, but spring is just around the corner. So March, for those who are tuning in from abroad, the United States, March is a big spring break month. So people will be traveling over the next month. Yes, Foster App, that's exactly the one. The cathedral, yep. That's right. Santa Fe, the one thing you'll notice, like everything has and a Foster App, I think you mentioned it on one of your comments, all the Adobe style, like it's very desert Southwest construction. Very much so. Yeah, I think so, Sue. I think it will be. So maybe I'll try that tomorrow or do a test. I would want probably a tripod that would work in the car, though, because I don't think I have a GoPro. Yep, yes, daylight savings time. That's correct, Sue Major. Good reminder. Put those clocks instant. uh, no, no. All sales are final, Matt, man. All sales are final. No refunds. Yes, apologies. But I will tell you, there really is a lot of new stuff that I've learned this past week that pertains to airports that I want to love to share with you. In fact, one of the most basic things, right? Airport operations officer is about security. So it's ensuring that all the fencing and security is safe and is secure. So once a day, we're supposed to do a perimeter check around the entire airport to ensure that the fencing is all secure. And yeah, so that's one thing I learned. Double, no, jeez. Oh, thanks, Josh. Yes, your no money back guarantee. Yeah, Josh, I thought I hired you as my accountant, man. $737,700 here for Southwest Airlines. Planes March. Oh, man. Wow. Hey, Flying Kiwi. Hello from New Zealand. Copy that. Thank you for the thumbs up. Appreciate that. And subscribing. Yeah, I'll see what I can come up with. I will definitely see what I can come up with. I know, Robin, it's hard to tell. Are they taxiing or are they taking off, Southwest Airlines? Ooh, good question, Sue, for noise abatement. That I'm not sure on. Oh, are you talking about Albuquerque or Santa Fe, Sue? Because I believe we don't, just because we're located so far out of the city. Really, we're in the industrial area. But I'll ask that. Here's what I do know about the tower is that it's open in Santa Fe. It's open from 7 to 9 p.m. And we have flights that arrive after 9 p.m. So you're probably like, how is that possible? Well, there are certain procedures that pilots have when conducting an untowered approach at an airport. And as a flight dispatcher, I've sent planes to airports that don't have towers or are closed. So it's a pretty regular occurrence. And I want to let you know that it's perfectly safe. Yeah, Josh, I'm excited to, and if you've been to Santa Fe, the mountains are just east of the city, and I'm going to have to take a drive after work one day this week and just go up to the mountains. Thank you, Josh. William. Hey, Bailey. Good to see you. Bailey, I was just thinking about you. I was watching the baggage trains here in Albuquerque, and I bet Bailey would enjoy this. I don't know that Santa Fe has a curfew, but I'd have to look in the AFD the airport facility directory. I know our last flight to Santa Fe scheduled arrives around 10 o'clock because when I start work there, I'm going to be working till around 10 or so. Oh, NorCal, that's a good question. That is a great question. Sounds good, Foster App. Mesa does not. I think it's now Boutique Air or Boutique Air. I'll have to look that up, Matt, man. Like to Clovis or even Roswell or Farmington. I'll have to check that out. Another 737-700. Crystal clear. Whoa, Vincent! Thank you so much. The apartment house fund. Thank you so much, Vincent. All right, Tom. Dinner time for the kids. Movie night. Wife won't agree to watching Pip's Planespotting as a movie. Darn it. All right, Tom. Have a great evening. Thank you very much, Vincent the Doctor, for the support. Thank you very much. Much appreciated. And great to have you on board, Vincent. As always. Thanks, Tom. Great to see you again. I'm excited about Garden City, so we'll have to hear more about that, the terminal expansion. Thank you, Vincent. Very generous of you. NorCal Jet Setter, do I like working in the evening or the morning? Specifically as a non-traditional employee in that I don't work a normal 9 to 5, I would say probably as much as I hate going to bed at 6 or 7 o'clock or 8 o'clock at night, I really like waking up in the mornings, in the early mornings, and then being done in the afternoon. Now, granted, I get kind of tired, but it's nice having work done and out of the way by 2 o'clock, and then you have some time to do some stuff if you need to, or you can just relax. It is tiring waking up that early, but I would probably have to give the edge to the morning. Oh, nice, Brian. Oh, I hear a helicopter coming back to base. I think the military's done for the day. It was nice catching those T-38s and that F-16 earlier. I agree, Robert. Excellent choice. Here comes the 737-700 from Southwest. There you go, Brian. Cue the tumbleweeds. You know, Josh, that's funny you mentioned the tumbleweeds because it's actually a real issue. Santa Fe tends to be kind of windy and high altitude, so we do have quite a buildup of tumbleweeds that we have to monitor there on the airport fence. Oh, come on. I want to zoom in on you. You're not helping me. I want to share the goodness you have. Well, that's not going to do it. Sorry, ladies and gentlemen. The camera just does not like blue like it likes yellow in Spirit Airlines. That's funny, Bailey Rivas. You're now the second person to mention that today. I did not spot any bunnies at the airport, but yesterday we did catch two coyotes that were on the field and chased after them. So that's kind of funny. I called them Wile E. Coyote. Or coyotes. And now our lonely side of the concourse is empty. Yeah, Colin, you're going hard. You late night partiers in the UK. Not quite in Mexico. I'm in New Mexico, Bubak. I'm in New Mexico. Yeah, I know, Brian. It's tough. I know. I try and do my best. So yeah, if we get a ladder, I'm going to have to make sure it's super secure. There we go. I will try my best not to have it interfere. That's true, Bubag. I would be stuck there. Yep. Thankfully, I'm in New Mexico. And not Mexico. Guys. There you go, John. Exactly. Exactly. 518 here at Albuquerque. I'm just going to shorten it to Q. I just call it the Q. Hey, what's up, Fareed? Great to see you. Welcome in. Good evening to you. Skies are beautiful. Absolutely, Bailey. I'll give you a look at some of the mountains here. It is very convenient, Michael Walker. That is also on my list for sure. So those are the Sandia Mountains, as you can see. No, Bubag, they speak both Spanish and English, so I kind of feel out. Now it looks like we got a FedEx plane, but it's going to be landing runway 3. The cargo's on the southwest side of the field. Hey, Rachel. Hope you're having a lovely evening in Arkansas. Greetings from Albuquerque, New Mexico, or the Q. I call it the Q. Yep. Man, an infidel recommended it, by the way, to do the tram, and I definitely will be, for sure. Yep. Absolutely, Foster app. Whoa, thank you so much. Scott Rourke gifted 1 membership, and that was gifted to Tommy. Congratulations, Tommy AV Geek Edits. Thank you so much, Scott, for your generosity. Handsome Scott, gentleman and a scholar. Homework helper time. See y'all later. Thanks, Robert Smith. Great to see you again. Take care. Yeah, Carolina. You could come out here. Get Miss Carolina and the family out here. Glad to hear you're having a good day, Rachel. Lovely to have you. It's a nice day out here. Hey, what's up, Catfish Smith, my friend from down by Love Field? Hey, good to see you. Welcome in, Catfish. All right, see you, Robert. That's right, Tommy. No makeshift emojis. Well, Michael Walker, 2-pound chat. Great to have you back, pick from all your friends. Thank you so much, Michael. Appreciate that. Thank you, Michael. You're generous, gifting membership and 2-pound chat contribution. Thank you so much, Michael. I have missed you guys. I have greatly missed you. That's why I wanted to get on the air today. Now that I know that things are a little more stable, I can start scheduling shows. Yeah, for sure, Carolina. You got to come out here and do some hiking. There are a lot of trails out in Santa Fe too. So I'm looking forward to getting my bicycle out. Got to tune it up, but looking forward to getting it settled. So Albuquerque sits about the same, close to the same altitude as Denver, a little over 5,000 feet. And Santa Fe is probably around 6,400 feet. Good question, Flying Kiwi. They do a fair amount of traffic here, but no, this isn't one of their main focus cities like Dallas Love Field or Denver. Flying Kiwi, they have a fair amount of flights here, but no. Dallas Love Field is their home base. I would say that Denver is probably one of their busiest hubs, but they don't really call it hubs, they call it focus cities. So, yeah. Yeah, unfortunately, Southwest doesn't do a fair amount of traffic here. They are the busiest operator, the biggest operator here in Albuquerque, but not as much as a hub or focus city. Good question. See you, Brian. Take care. Sweet dreams, Brian. Get some rest. Yeah, I would love to head out to. Oh, nice. Cook an early dinner. Great to see you. Hey, Foster, thank you so much. Thank you for your contribution and your support. We'll see you again from Palm Springs. Great to see you. We'll catch you again. No problem, Flying Kiwi. Happy to answer a question if I can. I will always try and answer it if I can. And somebody else. All right. See you, Brian. .25 is the local time. Oh, I can hear an engine. Well, Robin M., thank you so much for your contribution. A $5 super chat saying, glad to have you back. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you very much, Robin. And here goes American Airlines back to Dallas. Quagsire and friends, thank you so much. It is treating me well. Albuquerque is treating me well. There's a good possibility, Charlie, that I could head up to Las Vegas. Definitely would love to. And I got a couple options. I could fly Spirit Airlines, or I could go to fly Southwest. So yeah, Las Vegas is definitely a possibility. Taking that right turn, and then I'll be making another left turn shortly, headed off to Dallas. I remember when they used to fly the MD-80 to Albuquerque. I actually was lucky enough to fly it. And we'll zoom back out for it. Yeah, Tommy, definitely. That would be cool to see. Oh, I've had withdrawals too. I guess that means I need to contribute to all of your channels. Thank you, John. Appreciate the kind words. If you're new to the channel, I encourage you to like and subscribe. Don't be shy. Say hi. We love meeting new people. Oh, William. Copy that, William. It was no bueno, huh, Tommy? Well, hopefully this one will be better. All right, we've got another arrival inbound right now. Another Southwest 737-700. I caught it in the sunlight. We'll see it appearing right now. Right now. There we go. We'll see another. Let's see how fast this one taxis. Full speed ahead. Thank you, Ramona. Aviation. I know it can be a challenge, Tommy. I still haven't set up my computer. So once I find my place, I'll probably set it up. But that might be a challenge too. I know, Chaotic Bean. This is probably the best spot. So I'll probably... You'll either have to put up with me and some barbed wire or buy a ladder. Or maybe buy like a monster truck. If I put my truck on a lift kit, that could work. But that's kind of expensive. I will work on that, Ramona. 737 emoji. Copy that. Tommy, I am at Santa Fe. I am working in Santa Fe, but Albuquerque's a little bit busier airport, so I thought I'd do some streaming down here. Because on average, we'd probably get like one arrival per hour in Santa Fe, Tommy. So it'd basically be me talking to you for an hour and educating you, which isn't necessarily a bad thing, but I know a lot of people love planes as I do. So. Yep, that's what I try and do, Flying Kiwi. I do try and do that for sure. I do love San Francisco and LAX just like everybody else, but I love also giving variety. It is nice. Well, man, that would be the quickest end to a job I've ever had. You know, the thing is, so the curved barbed wire is actually extra. The other barbed wire, that is the minimum standard for FAA for the airport. So the curved barbed wire is extra. Superfluous. So yeah, that would probably, if I cut it, probably be the quickest end to a job I've ever had. Hey, Crow, what's up, dude? Awesome, man. Good to see you. Hope Wichita's doing well. Give it my love. I do try. And you know, Michael Walker, I do want to get back to Houston. I'm sorry I didn't get another chance to head down there. If I don't head down there soon, it probably won't be till the fall because it's going to be mega hot in Houston. That's right, Sue. Keep out coyotes and humans and all types of wildlife. There you go, Quacksire. That's exactly right. Last thing we want is a runway incursion or an airport incursion. A little bit blocking into the other side there, but it was going just as fast. You can see, yeah, the gate's A10. Scott, thank you. Yes, that's a possibility. Summers in DFW are hot and humid. Just hot and humid, that's all I can say. Probably mid to upper 90s and topping out in the low 100s. Houston's like just sweaty, all sweaty. Swass. It's just swass the whole summertime. Like mid to upper 90s and just, yeah, sweaty. John, that's a great point. I was reminded about the snakes. There are rattlesnakes out here, and I was reminded about that by my boss. He said, especially when you're doing patrols, be exceptionally careful because there are snakes out here. I mean, we saw 2 coyotes yesterday, so who knows what other wildlife is around. And Santa Fe is not like in a huge metropolitan area. I mean, it's a city of about 100,000, but beyond that, it's all wilderness. So yeah, we could see all sorts of stuff out here. Yeah, snakes in planes. And if you're new to the channel, I encourage you to like and subscribe. Don't be shy, say hi. Consider joining Premium Economy for the Pip House for just 99 cents. You're demanding it, huh? Tommy, you're demanding it. Is March 31st when KLM is coming back. And I do want to make it to Salt Lake City on May 15th, if possible, for sure, Tommy. Scorpions. Ooh, that's a good one, Josh. I don't know. I think the weather is cold enough that scorpions are further south. But can't rule them out. I'll tell you what, we do have a lot at the Santa Fe airport. We have a ton of prairie dogs, Josh. I mean, you can see, and they're a real issue. You can see a lot of burrowing holes around the airport perimeter, and that's a real issue. So, a lot of prairie dogs. As do I, Flying Kiwi. Absolutely. That's crazy, Rachel. The only kind of snakes I've run into was in the Midwest, and they were like little Gartner snakes. You know, just eat bugs. So it's 5:35 local here. Thanks for tuning in to Pip's Planespotting Live, episode 144. Looks like we have a King Air coming in from Silver City in about 10 minutes. I have a suspicion it will land on runway 3. We do have an E-175, American 3952, in about 30 minutes. So we got a little bit of downtime here, I'm not going to lie, so maybe we'll get some GA traffic. It's funny because we almost get more private jets up in Santa Fe than I've seen here in Albuquerque. I think that's kind of interesting. Santa Fe tends to be kind of like a resort, high roller area, big on tourism. Yep, that's a good piece of advice there, Josh. Great piece of advice. I know, Matt, man, but they're an issue for planes potentially. Yeah, Tommy, I saw the honor those who serve livery from Alaska. It's a little delayed. Don't know if I have enough battery life, so we'll see. I know, Michael Walker. There's a lot of them. There is a lot of them for sure. So yeah, coyotes. I did find this out that even if the bald eagle is a nuisance, we are not allowed to take lethal action or even haze it, which means like scare it away with horns or anything. It's federally protected. So the bald eagle, if we run into a bald eagle or eagle itself, we are not allowed as airport operations officers to haze it or to lethally kill it. That's federal crime. It's true, Crow. I mentioned it earlier that the boss was thinking about getting shotguns, but that may be a little while off. So all we have is the little cap guns that scare birds away. So that was an interesting note I was not aware of. Yep, exactly, Sue. There you go, John, exactly. But I tell you what, when we were chasing that coyote, man, we were going full speed, honking our horn, sirens blazing just to chase it off. Flying Kiwi, I actually work not at Albuquerque per se, but I work in Santa Fe, the capital city of New Mexico, which is about 60 miles north. So I worked there, yeah. So you got to be careful of snakes. You got to be careful of a lot of things here. I guess, yeah, Albuquerque, even though it's in the center of the state, you could still quantify it as the desert southwest. Phoenix is further south. I mean, if you were to take I-40 across, Interstate 40, across New Mexico, you would eventually run into Flagstaff, Arizona. So we're still a little bit north of Phoenix, but it definitely gets hot here in Albuquerque. So snakes you will definitely see. Taos is about 90 miles, Chaotic Bean. That's on the to-do list to drive and check it out. Remember Taos is a ski town, and they actually get, remember when we were in Dallas Love Field, we would see a lot of Jet Suite X planes, you know, the Embraer 140 and 145s. They actually, in Taos, they get quite a few Jet Suite X planes during ski season. So I think I was looking Thursday, they had 4 flights from all over. Oh, that sounds awesome, John. I would love to see a bald eagle. I've never seen one in person. Nevada 1 in Albuquerque, 105 tomorrow. Thanks, Tommy. Yeah, I'm flying Kiwi. I like your idea. I'm going to change the name of Albuquerque to just the Q. Just the Q. Michael Walker, thank you so much for your contributions. Thank you for gifting memberships and your 2-pound chat. Great to see you again, Michael. Pleasure as always. Get some rest. Thanks for staying up late with me. And take care. Whoa, dang, Tommy. We're getting all sorts of action. Nevada 1, Missouri 1. Man. Thank you, Michael. Appreciate you. Nice sunset. Of course, the camera is facing to the east. We'll be turning now to the south. Thank you, Michael. Oh, there's a little baggage wagon. Thanks so much for smashing the thumbs up button, subscribing if you're new to the channel, joining me here in Albuquerque. Yeah, Matt, man, great question. They've actually, I'm supposed to see my sister. She's headed out to Utah for a funeral, so she'll be out in Santa Fe this week. I believe my parents will probably come in May. Yeah, once I get settled, probably when it's a little bit warmer. So yeah, we'll see. They're getting up there. They're not as mobile as they used to be. They're in their early 80s. So, but we'll see. That's true, Rachel. That is true. Nice little wagon train here. Yes, they do, I believe, Chaotic Bean. They still do the 328. But I think they switched. Yeah. Or maybe I'm confusing that with Key Lime Air and Denver Air Connection with their Dornier 328 that goes to Telluride. Look at that. We got dueling racing carts. And Billy, what's up? Welcome into Albuquerque. Everything moves quickly, Josh, in Southwest, right? There you go. Exactly, exactly, Quagsire. Thank you, John. I do appreciate everyone. Oh, and check out this lovely, sharp-looking King Air that arrived from Silver City. Good old Turbo King Air. Turbo. I can't remember the airline that flies this or their name, but it just came in from Silver City, New Mexico. Could be. That's a great question, John. I don't know. I do not know. That's right, caution prop wash. Thank you, Josh. Jet blast or prop wash. Well done, Josh. bringing out some new nomenclature to the aviation community. Prop wash. Advanced air, that's right. Thank you, Chaotic Bean. Where are they at? Are they hiding? Oh, there they are. They're right there. Yeah, I am a fan of the King Air. Actually really like flying it to in Microsoft Flight Simulator too. It's a Beechcraft. The beach. And then we've got another one that looks like it's landing as well here shortly. Thank you, Flying Kiwi. I do too, man. Especially the turbo. When they get the turbo, pretty awesome. Josh, I have somewhat missed your humor. Well done. Well done. Ah, interesting, Chaotic Bean. I did not know that. So, Boutique, what don't they fly the Pilatus though? That'd be an interesting assortment of EAS planes. John, they're still trucking hard there in Canada. I know we've said goodbye to them here in the United States. Alaska was the last one, unless Advanced Air decides to, is it Tailwind Air? Oh, I can't remember. What's the airline that's trying to start up in Massachusetts? I cannot remember. Metroliners. Wow, Matt, man, you're going way back. Oh, thank you, Tommy. Yeah, I remember you sending that. I apologize. Yeah, I will try and fix that. Thank you for alerting me to that. I'm a big fan of the shorts, guys and gals. The old shorts, they quite the look. Trade winds. Yeah. Or Connect Air. I think it's Connect Air. That's right, man. The rare bird from Cape Air. Flying in from like Quincy or Kirksville, Missouri. Burlington, Iowa. Good question. I don't know, Chaotic Bean. Man, Josh, you've done it all. Dang. Thanks everyone for joining in too here on Pip's Planespotting Live. Make sure to smash that thumbs up button, like, and subscribe. Spring forward, everyone. Reminder, if you're in the United States, to spring forward here. That's right. So actually, that'll benefit us as plane spotters because, especially here in Albuquerque, in the springtime, because the sun will be setting later, which means we will see probably the busier 6 o'clock hour in sunlight as opposed to when the sun is setting right now. So that's kind of cool. I'm looking, Josh. Yeah, it kind of does. Thanks, Rachel. Good to see you. We'll see you again. All right, so we've got Southwest 5025 inbound here from Midway, Chicago Midway, where Matt Man is and where I grew up. Oh, streaming plans for tomorrow? I don't know, Matt Man, and here's why. The schedule for work on Monday is 8 or 6 a.m. I have to be at work at 6 a.m. on Monday, so I'll get down here and then I'll have to get right to bed. So that's a 50-50, and I got church tomorrow too. So that is a 50-50 proposition. We will see. I'll probably say doubtful right now. If things change, of course, I'll announce and let y'all know. But yeah. It does. It absolutely does, Vincent. I agree with that 100%. Oh, you guys spring forward in Canada too, John? Thank you for that. I wasn't aware. I really feel like, oh, there goes Prime Air taking off to San Bernardino from runway 3. That's crazy, Josh. Also, the security guard, the gate agent, and the pilot. I know, Vincent. I just think we need to get rid of this. I really thought we had the momentum in the United States to get rid of it. Yet it still somehow continues to be a part of our life. Now I'm getting some great sunlight, so we could follow this for quite the while. Love it. Prime Air 737. They took my other Albuquerque spot. Josh, look at you educating in math. Steven, hey, hey. How's the East Coast? How's my favorite nuclear electrician? Yeah, it's just been a beautiful day here. I mean, great day for following planes. They just need to get rid of it. I'm tired of it. Hey, Colin, thank you. 1 in the morning. Love you all. Good to see you again, Colin. Thanks for your support as always. Glad to have you back. I missed you, bud. Get some rest. Get some rest. New job is great, Steven. Thank you for asking. There's a lot to learn. I have a lot of computer training. I'll tell you that much right now. A lot of computer training. A lot of videos to watch. So I probably have four or five more weeks of training before I'm signed off. But it's certainly interesting. We had a lot going on yesterday. I got to tour the tower. I got to also chase after some coyotes. I also, my boss and I, of course, responded to an aircraft alert, and then we had some light snow. So what's up, Clyde? Hey, Molly. Good to see you as well, Molly. Absolutely, Josh. Beautiful in the sunset. Golden hour indeed. Right now, Steven, I'll probably be able to stream only on the weekends. It might improve once I move into my apartment, hopefully. I'll find something in the next week. And once that happens, things will probably improve. I might be able to do a stream in the afternoon. But for right now, it'll just be the weekends. For now. Haha, nice, Molly. Clyde, great to see you as well. Thanks for the support. Yep, the sun is just sinking under the concourse here at Albuquerque Sunport. Here comes an arrival. I can hear it. Yes, Steven, I sure hope so. Monument Valley. Okay. Thanks for the recommendation, Josh. It sure is, Roger. A smashing control tower at that as we check out Southwest Airlines landing from the old Chicago Midway. Thanks, Batman. Thank you. And I know the barbed wire is difficult. I know, but I can't cut it because I'll get arrested and go away for a long time. And I can't afford a ladder right now. Blasted with rain, I know. You know, Steven, it's funny. I'm getting a little rusty with my airport codes. I typed in ALB thinking it was Albuquerque, and it said gusty winds and rain, and I'm like, wait a minute, that's not the forecast. And it was Albany. Uh-oh, battery's out. Stand by. Yep. It does look a little bit different, Roger. Yep. Yeah, just a little bit. Rainbow screen of death. Well, it's a starting point, right, Steven? And Billy, I live in New Mexico now, so it might be a few weeks before. I will definitely try and fly back before it gets too hot, because after all, I do have a bunch of Southwest points, so I would guess May or June, honestly. But we'll see. Yeah, Roger, it's pretty nice. There's the Sandia Mountains, the water tower. That is Kirtland Air Force Base. Lovely mountains during the sunset, looking good. Yeah, and Billy, yep, I took a new job working airport operations for Santa Fe, so I started my first week of work this week. That is correct, Roger. That is, yep, that is a great way of putting it. I will be doing streaming from prison. Yes, and Billy, it does, in fact. That is a great question, and the answer is yes. So I actually have a flight scheduled right now. I've already booked the flight for a day trip to Denver International. So, and that's on April 13th, and hopefully I can sneak in more trips. It's just dependent on how expensive the fares are. But yes, that is correct. So the plans are, yes, to go to Denver and Phoenix more, and we'll go from there. Yeah. Yeah, Roger, it's nice to have mountains back. I missed Salt Lake City, so it's nice to have the Sandia Mountains in the background. So, yes, very happy with that. Southwest, full speed ahead. This guy actually takes it kind of slow, or gal. Make a wide left turn here. In from Chicago Midway. Josh. Looks like it's blocking into gate Alpha 8. The taxi speed, I believe, is maximum of 30 knots. But I could be wrong, John. That is a question, though, I will have to research in the regs. Nicely done. Good taxiing by that captain. Yep. Yeah, Roger, you missed it. We had some speed demons on the loose here at the airport earlier. It's absolutely true. And there's our E-175 that was landing from Phoenix. If you can make out its nose lights. Thank you, Josh. Appreciate that. The one thing about being at a high altitude, though, is when the sun sets, it gets cold, and it gets cold quick. So remember that, too. That is a good question, Roger. Looks pretty good to me so far. Looks all right. You know what is really cool about Santa Fe, and I didn't realize this, but Envoy utilizes the E-170 as opposed to the 175. And if you know anything about American Eagle and Envoy, they actually have the retro livery on an E-170 instead of the E-175. So I actually saw the retro livery for American Eagle this week. I didn't have my SIDA access yet, but yeah. Well, ladies and gentlemen, it is about time as my laptop battery is about to drop out. and want to say thank you to everybody. I want to tell you how much I missed all of you. It's so great to be back again. And now that I know that the technology works pretty well here, we can start scheduling streams again. I want to thank our key contributors, Josh Aldrich, Matt Mann, 64, Scott Rourke, Michael Walker, Brian Cassidy, Foster App, Vincent, 224. The list goes on and on. The generosity from you, Robin, as well. Thank you, thank you, thank you. All of you, it means so much. It's so nice to see all of you again. But the laptop says it's about time. It is about time. Thank you, Josh. Thank you. Thanks, Quacksire and friends. Steven, thank you. Matt Man, thank you. Foster App, Robin, Michael Walker, Brian Cassidy, Josh Aldrich, Vincent. You guys are awesome. Of course, all of you are awesome. Thank you for the support. Scott Rourke, thank you, thank you. Glad to see all of you back. Have a lovely evening. Enjoy those Sandia Mountains. Nice, Roger. Thank you, everybody. Thank you, Vincent. Thanks, Sue. See ya. We'll see you on the next stream. Welcome back. And take care, everyone. Have a lovely Saturday. And remember, turn those clocks forward tonight. Have a great night. See ya. Bye-bye.